So tell me first, Pinglehead. I gotta know.
Okay.
Where the hell did that name come from?
One of my business partners, actually, him and his brother made up the name, actually.
Okay.
And
And
kind of stuck. It stuck with them. It stuck with
Nicknames
them.
tend to do
Yeah,
that.
it's one of those made up names when you're a kid, and you just kind of it comes out.
Well, I saw that.
I won't use any
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, we won't
examples,
go there.
but
Hey, I might have had one of those nicknames as a kid too.
you and I both. Far worse.
So, and then your logo's the clown head. I thought for a while maybe there was some tie there, but there's not
Well,
really,
with Pinglehead, I think the way it went was that when we were looking for art, once we decided that Pinglehead would be the name of the brewery,
right?
That we would go ahead and find something that sounded like Pinglehead and sounds like a clown.
Sounds like definitely like
and
a clown.
a pretty sinister one at that. So.
Steve had picked 3 beers for us to taste: Pingle Juice, an American IPA, an Imperial Red, and Redemption, an English-style brown ale.
So let's start with a light one first.
Sure, this is the Pingle Juice.
Pingle Juice?
Yep. And
Pingle Juice.
reason we called it that is we tend to get a little, I won't say bored, but we get overwhelmed with walking through a Christmas tree farm. I've heard it put this way, with your mouth open. And we wanted something a little fruitier, juicier.
Yeah, sure.
So we went through our hop selection and decided to pick up on a combination of English and American hops of what we consider the fruitiest ones.
Gotcha.
And built a recipe around that. So
Let's give that one a taste.
Normally I don't really care for IPAs, but surprisingly, I really, really liked Pingle Juice.
What's fun is that it has a good aftertaste. Typically for me,
I agree.
they don't, you know?
I agree. It's not, again, it doesn't go back to that, like, I just wrecked my palate, so
Yeah,
to speak. Which
I haven't been
there's a place and time for those as well.
Yeah, exactly. But some of them make me feel like I licked a pine tree or something, and I'm not
That's
a big
also a
fan
good
of
one. Yeah, it's a good analogy. Yes.
This one is the red.
This is the Imperial Red.
This is sort of your flagship.
This is our flagship. This was our, when we started off as Brewer's Pizza, the Imperial Red was our most popular. It's meant to be entirely balanced, nice caramel malt backbone, just enough hops for someone who wants the hops, and just a little enough flavor for someone who may not be
like
there yet.
So as a brewmaster, how do you decide I want to do that, and how do you get there? It's a lot of experimentation, or
Sometimes, yeah. There's a lot of pilot batching involved, trying to determine. A lot of research, a lot of reading. We're still learning things every day about brewing in our industry.
a brewer's sort of a cross between a mad scientist and an artist.
Sort of,
Is that close?
yeah.
Or
And then you add in some janitorial services, because 90% of the job is cleaning up
Cleaning
after
stuff,
yourself,
yeah.
and
That's never as
cleaning
fun.
the tanks and whatnot. So there's a lot of cleaning involved in it, the majority.
Cool.
So yeah, when you get there, yeah.
So redemption. I'm down for some redemption.
I think before you commented on the color, and we decided that's more of like a ruby hue to it.
Yeah.
So it is very dark.
Dark, yeah.
But
I go dark sometimes.
yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Next, I threw Steve a curveball and asked him what he would pair with this.
I pair beer with anything personally. You don't. I'm probably one of the worst people to ask about that. But me, if it was this here in the fall, something along with some, obviously some pumpkin pie.
Ooh, pumpkin pie ranks right up there with cucumbers. Yuck.
I would say some barbecue would be really good.
Yeah.
Some pulled pork.
Yeah, that'd be really good stuff. Yeah. Something with a little spice to it, maybe.
Maybe something a little spicy. Spice generally goes with IPAs. And see where it seems to be a lot of people go with the IPAs for spice. But
I could do this.
But I can do about anything. Yeah, steak. Oh yeah, nice.
Steak. We're gonna go with.
We're gonna go with steak. We agree.
Steak is the
Yes,
answer.
red meat is the answer always.
Absolutely.
Pinglehead is in Orange Park, which is a bit of a drive for me, but so worth it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Now, if this is your first time watching an iknowjax.com video, I would love to have you subscribe so that I can continue to help you find fun things to do in the Jacksonville area. Every weekday, I do a daily video update to remind you of the things that are happening this week. Plus, we do features on great restaurants in the River City and a weekly video calendar of events to help you plan for awesome experiences. And last but not least, every week we create a new full-length episode on all the best places to eat local, drink local, and be local. So subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.